Hello, welcome to the session Postulates of Boolean Algebra. Learning objectives. In this topic, we understand definition of postulate, use of postulate, different types of postulates. What is a postulate? A statement that is not proved but assumed to be true is called as postulate. Postulates are used to derive various laws and theorems in Boolean algebra. That is the usage of postulate. Before discussing the different postulates, first we see two different notations, belongs to notation and doesn't belong to notation. First we see belongs notation. Let A be set of elements and x comma y are two elements. Then notation x comma y belongs to A indicate that x and y are members of set A. Consider this example A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. From this set, here A is a set and 1, 2, 3, 4 are belonging to set A. You can say that 1 belongs to A, 2 belongs to A, 3 belongs to A, 4 belongs to A. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4 elements belongs to set A. Going for doesn't belong to notation. Let A be set of elements and x is an element, then notation x doesn't belong to A indicates that x is not member of set A. Again take same set A consisting of 4 elements 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what about element 5? So element 5 is not a member of set A. So we can conclude that 5 doesn't belong to A. Coming to postulates. Postulate 1. Postulate 1 defines two operations, AND operation, OR operation. AND operation is denoted by dot notation, OR operation is denoted by plus notation. First one, AND notation. If z is equal to x dot y, then z belongs to A. For every pair of elements, x comma y belongs to A. Consider A is a set, and if x comma y are two elements belonging to set A, then if AND operation is performed x dot y, we get result z. Then again z belongs to set A. This is the AND notation. See this example, A equal to 0, 1. Let us take two different values for x and y, x equal to 0, y is equal to 1. If we apply this notation, z is equal to x dot y, that is equal to 0 dot 1, we are getting 0. Similarly, x equal to 1, y equal to 1. If we perform x dot y, substitute 1 in place of x and substitute 1 in place of y, we get result of 1. If we observe here, if set elements are 0, y, and if we perform any operation on them, again we are getting same values 0 and 1, which are again belonging to set A. So this is AND notation. Coming to OR notation, z equal to x plus y, plus means OR x or y, then z belongs to A for every pair of elements x comma y belongs to A. That means if x comma y are belonging to set A, if OR operation is performed on them, we get result z. Again the same result belongs to set A. Again take same examples, x equal to 0, y is equal to 1. If we perform x or y operation, that is 0 or 1, we are getting 1. Similarly for other case, x equal to 0, y is equal to 0. If we perform x or y operation, we are getting 0. Again observe here, the result is same, 1 and 0, both are belonging to set A. This is postulate 1. Postulate 2, it states about importance of two elements 1 and 0. First one, there exists an element 1 in set A such that x dot 1 is equal to x. For all elements x belongs to set A. Take this example, x equal to A equal to 0, 1. Since there is an element x, it takes two values 0 and 1. Then apply x dot 1, that is equal to substitute 0 in place of x, 0 dot 1 equal to 0. So if x equal to 0, if we perform x dot 1 operation, again we are getting same value 0. Similarly, if we take x equal to 1, if we perform x dot 1 operation, again we are getting same value 1. So that is x dot 1 is equal to x. Similarly, there exists an element 0 in set A such that x or 0 is equal to x. For every element x belongs to A. Now consider different values of x here. For the same set A equal to 0, 1, then x or 0 is equal to 0 or 0 is equal to 0. X or 1 x equal to 1, then x or 0, that is equal to 1 or 0 is equal to 1. So here also, if we take x equal to 0, we are getting same value 0. If we take x equal to 1, we are getting same value 1. That means x or 0 is equal to x for any value of x. Postulate 3, which states about commutative laws. A dot b equal to b dot a. We take these values, a equal to 0, b is equal to 1. If we perform operations here, a dot b is equal to substitute 0 in place of a and substitute 1 in place of b, we are getting value 0. Similarly, compute b dot a is equal to 1 dot 0 is equal to 0. So here we are getting same result in both cases. A dot b equal to 0, b dot a is equal to 0. Hence it is proved that a dot b equal to b dot a. And second commutative law, a or b is equal to b or a. Okay. The result is the example is self-explanatory here. So these are two commutative laws. One about AND operation, second one about OR operation. A dot b equal to b dot a or b is equal to b or a. Postulate 4, which states about distributive laws. Let A is equal to a comma b comma c. A is a set and contains 3 elements. Then first distributive law, it says that a dot b or c is equal to a dot b or a dot c. So take some values of a, b, c here. A equal to 0, b equal to 0, c equal to 1. Then if we compute a dot b or c, that is equal to 0 dot, okay, substitute 0 in place of a and 0 in place of b and 1 in place of c. You see here 0 dot 0 or 1, that is equal to 0 dot 0 or 1 is equal to 1. So 0 dot 1 is equal to 0. Similarly, if we calculate a or b dot a or c, that is equal to 0 dot g or 0 dot 0 or 0 dot 1, that is equal to 0 dot 0 is equal to 0 and 0 dot 1 is equal to 0. So 0 or 0, that is equal to 0. That means both values are same, 0, 0. That means a dot b or c is equal to a dot b or a dot c. Second distributive law, a or b dot c, that is equal to a or b dot a or c. Again, similarly, like first distributive law, if we substitute values here, we are getting the same values here, 0 and 0 for both cases. That is, a or b dot c is equal to a or b dot a or c. Postulate 5, it states that for every element A belongs to set A, then there exists an element A complemented. So this value indicates, this notation indicates A complement, negation of A. Okay, such that, okay, again recall the same statement. For every element A belongs to set A, then there exists an element A complement. It is also called as A bar, such that A dot A complement equal to 0. Take this example, A equal to 0. then A complement becomes 1. Complement of 0 is equal to 1 and complement of 1 is equal to 0. Then perform A dot A bar. A value is 0, A complement value is 1, 0 dot 1 is equal to 0. If you take another value of A equal to 1, then A complement becomes 0. A dot A complement equal to 1 dot 0 is equal to 0. Okay. For any value of A, if we perform AND operation of A with its own complement, then we get 0 value. Second postulate 5, second one in postulate 5, A or A complement equal to 1. Take A equal to 0, A complement becomes 1. Then A or A complement equal to 0 or 1, that is equal to 1. If we take A equal to 1, A complement equal to 0, then A or A complement equal to 1 or 1 complement is 0, 1 or 0, that is equal to 1. So in any case, the OR operation of a value and its complement value always becomes 1. So here are two notations in postulate 5, A dot A complement equal to 0 and A or A complement equal to 1. Last postulate in postulates, there exists at least two elements A comma B belongs to A such that A doesn't equal to B. Take this example, A equal to 0 comma 1. From this we can say that 0 element is not equal to 1. Similarly 1 is not equal to 0 in such a way that there exist some elements which are not equal to other elements. Thank you.